Man, camp is going amazing. I'm making sure that I'm doing strides by making leaps and bounds and becoming better. I want to make sure that I'm prepared for 5 rounds of hell, and I'm going to give Demetrius Johnson just that. Not only do I have to represent because of the way we got all those titles, like all of our title contenders, it's just because I'm the one who's leading it off. I got to make sure I do it right by representing the team the best way I know how, and the only way is by a knockout and doing it in a fashionable style. I got to do it with crazy finesse and just making sure I look amazing doing it. I've been training a lot different. I brought my A team instead of having the normal people that I have. I brought in people that are going to make sure that are helping me get to my dream and achieving the exact same way. We're doing the things that I brought in the people that know me the best so we can go ahead and work the hardest.
I know it's been a long time since you fought him last, but how much time since you fought him have you thought about him? How many days do you think about Demetrius since the last fight?
I've been thinking about him since the last second that me and him had, for our last encounter. When me and him fought, as soon as I stepped out of that cage, everything went through my mind of what I did wrong, and I'm just going to make sure I correct it and capitalize on it right now. The keys to the fight is me stay sexy, humble, and just keep on having that knockout power. I'm going to make sure I grab him by his throat and punch him repeatedly until the referee pulls me off. So just go ahead and have this visual image in your head. I'm going to dribble Demetrius Johnson's big old basketball-sized head across the canvas until somebody stops me. Somebody tells me that I have a technical foul in what I'm doing, and everything I'm doing is just so wrong.
You've been more aggressive in the way you kind of talked about him. You said you wanted to murder him, you wanted to destroy him lately. Why is that coming out of you?
Well, I got to make sure not only do I have to believe what I'm going to do, but I have to see the destruction that I'm going to lay forth. And I want people to see it with me, not just with the visual embolizations that I can show you guys with the words that I'm saying, but I want to make sure that you guys can see it in the cage on September 5th. I want you guys to see and know what I'm going to do because it's just going to be so much fun for me to do it with a smile.
You're double the underdog in the last fight. You think a lot of people are putting too much on that Zach McCoskey fight?
I hope they are because, shoot, this is going to be easy money for me. I've been excited for all the title fights that have been coming in right away. Like as soon as I heard about Carlos's fight getting his chance, when Cowboy got his chance, I was like, oh man, we just needed one more title come on through. I was expecting to be John Jones, but you already know how that one's shaking out. When I found out that was Holly Holmes, I was more ecstatic because now we can go ahead and put the two best women of fighting career, like two combat best. Holly was ESPY's nominated for Female Fighter of the Year and Athlete Fighter of the Year, or Athlete of the Year, and then Ronda ended up winning it. Holly laid down the footwork for all of it, sitting there saying, hey, this is what women can do, and then Ronda just kind of went leaps and bounds beyond that. So it's interesting to see, and I want to know what's going to happen once this fight happens. It sucks that they're making Holly an underdog, but that's what to expect when everybody sees mixed martial arts being so dominant, how she's been so like that Tyson of the division. This is the female version of Tyson and Ali. You got somebody who can move very fluidly and making sure that she's not going to take as much damage, and you got someone with destructive power in Ronda Rousey. So it's going to be interesting to see and kind of awesome to wait for. I can't even put any words really to say to it.
John, what would it mean to win this title and bring it back not only to this gym but to this city?
It means a lot because everyone wants to say that there's nothing that really come out in New Mexico, and I want to be one of those founding things that sit there and says only the best comes out of New Mexico. We are representing a state that everyone else has always been put down or always pushed aside, sitting there saying there's no way to escape, and I'm trying to show everyone you don't have to escape, you just want to excel.
How did you get your start in this sport and kind of your upbringing here in Albuquerque?
I was found out at Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. And you laugh, but it's the truth. I'm sitting there coming out of Chuck E. Cheese, and I do everything with a smile, and I loved entertaining them. And somebody was like, "Hey, you're that dude who that wrestles, right?" I was like, "Yeah." Well, why don't you try this? Give your talent another shot, and this is gonna be the way for me to do it. So, you know what? I tried it out, and I fell in love with the sport. So, here I am today. To tell you the truth, the thing is, no matter how many people are sitting there still cheering for me, whether it be at Chuck E. Cheese in the fight, just everyday life, or even just seeing me on the screen, it brings joy to me because I found out that my purpose in life is to bring a smile to everybody's face no matter what it is, be entertainment, destruction, or just me just smiling. What I learned from that first fight is that Demetrius doesn't hit that hard. He doesn't have to do anything that's too interesting for me to go ahead and be afraid of. I wasn't afraid of his takedown ability because I defended it when I was fresh. But as rounds went on, I got tired. That's when it became harder for me. I made sure this time around that I have pushed my cardio beyond belief, and I worked on my wrestling ability. Like I said, I flew in the best people to help me get ready for this fight. And not only did I bring in the best, but I brought the people that believe in my dream as much as I do myself.
How important is it for you to set the pace this time time around. He did a pretty good job of it last time.
Oh, I'm going to let him control the pace because the person who dictates the pace, they always think that they're going to be the one winning. But look at everybody that did it to Ali. Like, everybody who tried to push that pace on Ali, he made them look stupid, silly, and ultimately just to their demise.
That's the reason you wore that shirt, the evolution of the Super Saiyan.
Of
here,
course.
Man. About
Oh, man, I have to make sure to let people know that this was from the first fight and this is what's going to be on the last fight. This fight coming up September 5th. I'm going to be Super Saiyan out, and I'll make sure I'm going to hit that God mode. And if everybody don't know what that means, then you guys need to watch Battle of the Gods.
What do you expect when you step in the octagon September 5th?
I expect me hitting him a bunch, him hitting me with these little pepper shots. You'll see this beautiful smile, gazing into his eyes, and then I start crushing his dreams. I'm going to rip out his soul and hold it in my hands. And I'm going to have a nice belt around my waist, and then 2 minutes later, I'm going to wrap around my baby. Then I'm going to eat me some ice cream, some candy, and then I'm going to get me some cookies. I want some more desserts. If anybody wants to give me like creme brulee, I'm happy. Just let me know. You guys got some Skittles, Starburst. That's what I really want. The environment went from being the best in the world to, well, the best in the world. There's nothing that really changed. We're nothing but killers in here, and they always say you want to be the biggest shark in the tank, and I'm trying to be the biggest one here. Doesn't matter if there's Andre standing next to me or just myself.
Has training not only for you, but like you said, kind of everyone kind of up the ante a little bit?
The ante's always up. We're always making sure that we're trying to outshine each other. We don't really care about the rest of the world. We care about we're pressing ourselves, and I want to make sure I can look better than Andre, and I definitely want to look better than Donald because Cowboy, he got a ranch. I have a house. I mean, I want to be on that mansion level, and this is what I want to step up to. Diego's on that point where it's right. We got new people all the time, and we have to show why we are the best. Like they came here for a reason, and the reason is they want to learn from what we got. And if they want to get beat up by us, then so be it. Let's let them try to beat us up.
What's it been like to see just the transformation of not only this gym but this community and just the UFC support here in Albuquerque? What has that been like since you've been in high school to where you are now?
Well, to tell you the truth, the evolution of fighting in New Mexico has always stayed the same. We've stayed consistent to back our native New Mexico fighters. We went with Johnny Tapia, Bobby Foster. We've done it plenty of times. We have numerous combat sports champions. Doesn't matter if it's boxing, kickboxing, karate, taekwondo. We've always stayed in that limelight and making sure that we stay the best. Not that many people realize that a lot of people that go out to the big top 12 universities come out of here for wrestling. So we are a very powerhouse when it comes to combat sports. And we might not be good at football, basketball, and all these other things, but we do excel at one thing, and we know how to get down. Like everybody wants to be a New Mexico native, so they already know how we puff up our chests and we throw blows.